I was made aware of one victim, and we're looking into that.
Houston police confirming that one sexual assault victim who had their case suspended by the department has since died by suicide. Thank you for joining us here at 4. I'm Lisa Hernandez.
I'm Candace Burns. The department told KPRC2 investigates Mario Diaz about this finding. Mario has been reporting extensively on the issue since the chief made the announcement of the suspended cases. Mario, what's the latest on the situation?
Well, in the last hour, Candace, KPRC2 Investigates has been carefully examining data provided to us by the Houston Police Department. And what it's showing to us is that HPD suspended criminal cases, 44 of them, in fact, according to their numbers. Again, this was all provided to us by HPD, and the suspensions came after Chief Finner made it clear only days earlier that his department would no longer be using the code. This comes again after another news conference where Chief Finner today made more revelations about the scandal that has overwhelmed his department for nearly 3 weeks.
I want to first say again, I apologize to victims, their families, our citizens for the use of the code suspended.
Houston Police Chief Troy Finner finally holding a news conference that he promised to have last week after it was revealed 264,000 cases, incident reports as HPD calls them, were suspended, including over 4,000 sexual assault cases. In recent weeks, dozens of HPD officers have been focused in making contact with victims whose cases were suspended. However, there is one grim reality the chief confirmed to KPRC2 Investigates.
Have you encountered that any of the victims in these sexual assault cases or in these domestic violence cases are now deceased?
I was made aware of one victim, and we're looking into that. That's part of it, and it's unfortunate.
2 weeks ago, Chief Finner says he knew about the practice of suspending cases in 2021.
At that time, I directed Special Victims Division to stop using this code.
But today, Finner expanded on his initial statement.
I was informed that those reports in question, those incident reports in question, were not sexual assault incidents.
How much Chief Finner really knew is a question that many inside of HPD, as well as outside of it, have been asking. But will Internal Affairs truly scrutinize Finner's statements and actions? Because after all, he is their boss.
Can you explain to Houstonians, can IAD investigate you? Because you do direct the investigators.
I think the ultimate accountability source for a chief of police, not only the chief in Houston, is the public and the mayor, who said that he's holding everyone accountable.
Can IAD investigate you as the chief?
IAD can investigate anybody as I'm the chief.
Have they done so far in this investigation, sir?
The investigation thus far is in part of why my directive wasn't followed.
Coming up at 6 o'clock, we're going to hear more from Chief Finner in his words, specifically his thoughts to how an independent panel will now be holding him accountable. Live in the newsroom, Mario Diaz, KPRC2 Investigates.